Is Westworld laying the groundwork to reverse one of its biggest deaths? Hi everyone, I'm Laura Prudham, and I'm here to run diagnostics on episode 4 of season 2, Riddle of the Sphinx. But to do that, we need to ride on into spoiler territory, so consider yourself warned. Surprise! It turns out that our mystery woman from episode 3 is the Man in Black's daughter, Emily. Oh, and Elsie's still alive. Or at least she was a couple of days after the host uprising, since Bernard's brain is so glitchy right now, he literally can't tell what day it is. But those curveballs are nothing compared to the big reveal that Jim Delos, William's father-in-law, may have been the company's first attempt at achieving immortality. We find out that Delos spent decades, or at least long enough for Jimmy Simpson to turn into Ed Harris, trying to port a human mind into a host, theoretically meaning that a person could live forever in an artificial body. Unfortunately for Jim, the company seemingly never cracked the code to stop a human mind from rejecting its new reality. But we have good reason to believe that dearly departed Westworld co-creator Robert Ford did. Maybe the key to eternal life is the stolen data that Charlotte Hare was so desperate to smuggle out of the park inside of Dolores' father, Peter Abernathy. As we've seen this season, some version of Ford has been speaking through various hosts to taunt the Man in Black and offer cryptic clues about his ultimate game. But what if this isn't just some snarky program, but Ford's literal consciousness, jumping from host to host as he sees fit? In the season premiere, Bernard introduced the idea of a mesh network that allows the hosts to communicate between each other. So what if Ford somehow managed to upload himself into all the hosts with his last update, and is now living on through his machines? That would explain why he didn't seem too bothered about Dolores killing him last season. Maybe he's a literal deus ex machina, getting revenge on the corporation who tried to pervert his life's work. Although Bernard is still glitching and unable to keep track of time, he suspects Ford specifically sent him to Lab 12, which is different from Lab 14, the secret facility that Bernard and Charlotte visited in the premiere. We see flashbacks of Bernard printing a new control unit, and we also see him taking an unidentified brown ball from a machine before the drone hosts start killing everyone on his orders. Maybe Ford programmed Bernard to steal his virtual brain and upload it somewhere as a precaution against Charlotte and the rest of the board from ousting him. Why else would Bernard need to dispose of all the witnesses, unless he was doing something Delos couldn't know about? That flashback could have taken place even before the host uprising, since we have no way of knowing how long those lab techs have been dead. The showrunners have confirmed in interviews that Anthony Hopkins probably won't return to the show, but they did hint that we hadn't seen the last of Robert Ford. We've already seen him via flashback and through the various hosts, but maybe Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy were hinting at a literal return for Ford, just in a different body. Maybe he'll take over Dolores, or he might have a special host stashed away for himself. It would be a fun twist if he'd printed a body that looked exactly like William's younger self, just to further twist the knife about the Man in Black's past failures. Plus, it would be a great excuse to keep the awesome Jimmy Simpson around. Ford might even be trying to hint at his own resurrection in his final words to William in episode 4.
And you still don't understand the real game we're playing here. If you're looking forward, you're looking in the wrong direction.
This isn't about winning, it's about reckoning with the past, and Ford's game is only just beginning. Thanks for watching. For more on Westworld, check out our other theories on season 2, and as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.